on a Monday night. I'm 15 years old. Showcase is on. On my VHS tape, I record Queer as Folk. It runs from 10 to 11. From 11 to whenever is a queer movie. It's on the tape. On this tape, I watch queer films. Queer films about beautiful men kissing one another and doing other things. And women doing lesbian things. But tonight I record something different. I put in the tape. In the TV guide it says, "The Naked Civil Servant." This is going to be a good one, I think. But it's completely different than anything I expected. On comes the film. And there, an effeminate man, kind of like myself, begins. When they came to me and said, "We should like to do a film of your life," I said, "Yes, do." Films are fantasies. Films are magical illusions. You can make my life a fantasy, as I have tried but failed to make it. Then they said, "We want it to be real. You know, real life." And I said, "Any film, even the worst, is at least better than real life." Then they said, "No, we should have to have an actor to play you." And I said, "I have spent 66 years on this earth painfully attempting to play the part of Quentin Crisp. I have not succeeded. Yes, of course you must have to have an actor to play me. You would do it far better than I have done." Then they said, "We should want to show you when you were young." And I said, "If I could suggest a single image for your film." "Father, I shall be leaving here shortly, and I promise you faithfully I shall try not to come back." Do you realize there are people on this earth who don't realize that homosexuality exists? I plan to go about the routine of daily living, making this particular fact abundantly clear to them. Maybe the homosexual elephant has a terrible time of it. And well, I went about in my day-to-day life in this dress to display my condition to the world. In the evenings, I would go home and dream of a great, dark man, a real man, enormously strong, enormously virile, whose love I shall win. I realize the dream is doomed to disappoint. If I win the love of a man, he cannot be a real man. And the more feminine I make myself to attract a real man, the less likely a real man will be attracted to me. The dream is only a dream. There is no great, dark man. Though these opinions were tested during the war, armed with a certificate saying, "Exempt from military service, suffering from sexual perversion," I had a happy war. During the blackouts, the whole of London was my playground. And when the Americans came, I learned, like many a good girl, that sex can be fun. Never in the history of sex has so much been offered by so many to so few. So that's the thing you learn in life, don't you? That health consists of having the same diseases as one's neighbors. I went to the dentist, a dear friend recently, who said, It's not your teeth that are decaying, Quentin. It's you. I guess age is one of those diseases we all suffer from. But I carried on, and I am not merely a stopped clock, I'm a stopped grandfather clock. The things that I adopted as a youth to convey my sexual preference to the world have become adopted by all you young people. And through notoriety, I have become one of the stately homos of England, immortalized on stage and in film. And that's where the tape stopped. But it wasn't the last time I watched it.